Hey everyone, welcome to my very first YouTube video. Today I'm super excited to show you something that going to change the way HR team handles the resume screening. If you ever have been part of a hiring process, you know how overwhelming resume is manually. Well, what if I told you that an AI powered automation can do it for you in seconds? In this video, I will walk you through the HR agent I built using the N8N, a tool that can automatically analyze resumes and fill the desired sheets according to the HR questions normally the HR departments have, and it's gonna helping the HR overall systems to improve their screening process and save a lot of time. Let's walk in. So here we have the whole workflow available. Let me go through from the different sheets we have. Actually, this system I built for my own company. Here we have the applicants. Then we have the process sheets. Later on, I will explain like what will be data in the process sheets, why we need it. Then we have a history Google sheet. History Google Sheet will have the execution date and time, and then it will record if we have any new CVs. Then the important thing is applicant summary. This one is very important because in this sheet we will have the all candidate here we have the all candidates data like the name, email address, phone number, if they have any LinkedIn URL, and if we need to shorten the candidates depending on the different questions like what is the shortest job description, what is the candidate longest job description, how frequently has the candidate switching jobs, and the other questions you can add in this sheet, and that agent will gonna help you in responding all those questions. So let's start from the walkthrough. Let me little bit zoom it in so it will be really more clear. So first point is when clicking test workflow. So actually first point is to add the initial trigger. How to add it? That's an important question. Here we have a plus icon from where we can add on the workflow starting point, workflow, executes workflow. It will actually creates that section for it, and when will be test the workflow, it will start from it. The next part is processed file history sheet. Now the question can be why we need it, or like the why we need the process file history sheet. If we move to it, it actually required to iterate the different sheets, but in a process the processed, and we will get the named field here. The second part is the next workflow is the applicants folder. Now question can be like what's applicant folder is. In the applicant folders the HR will be have all the resumes there. Then we have a filtered data to process. Once the filtration will be done, if we have any data to process, then we will move to the this flow, and if we have the data already processed, then we will update our history execution sheet. And what's the history? Let me go through it as well. Here we will get the details when we run that workflow and how many new CVs our workflow have processed now again. The next part is process data for download applicants data. Actually, when A has to process and OpenA has to answer, then we need the embeddings, then he answers accordingly. So in this section, what we are doing is we are extracting all the CVs, getting all the text from it, and then we are doing the AI processes on it. Now little bit let me go through how to add on the Google Drive here, what code I have written behind it, what AI is doing. I will show you the prompting here as well, and then how it is preparing the data, and the last part will be the how AI process the candidates and what are the desired results that will be got. So let's start the workflow and just wait for a few seconds. It will go through it will run the whole workflow and update the sheets accordingly. So this one complete the process data for download. Now the next is downloading the applicants, extract the text. Now OpenAI is doing processing on it and it's preparing data for AI. And then the last part is we are getting the response. So finally, the good news is workflow executed successfully. And if I move back to the sheets, oh wow. So first move to the applicant's drive. This was the Amanat resume. In the process sheet, we got the name. Amanat resume is processed. Then we have the history. Execution time is this one, and how many new CVs the workflow found. This is one. The important thing, applicant's summary. Here we go. We got all the details that actually HR requires. Like without reading any resume, they will get all the desired answers. So here's a name, phone number, LinkedIn, and their location. And here he provides the summary. So let's move to the questions. What is the longest job duration? It's 1 year. And what is the shortest job duration? It's 2 months. How frequently has the candidate switched jobs? One time. So this candidate have only one time switched the job. And these are the other desired answers that was actually required in our company. So let me move you story, which is actually behind all the process. I hope you are not bored with it. So here is processed file history sheet. If I open it, you can see like the operation on the sheet is to get rows, and that's it from it. The main important is in the applicants folder, how to add it. You will just need to add your drive folder there and mention like from where it will get the CVs. So here I have the applicants folder. You can use any directory according to your structure that you have. Then we have a filter data to process. Let me show you the code behind it. Actually, it's a technical part, but just in case if you need it, let me a little bit demonstrate. It's actually getting all the CVs from it and getting the unique CVs from it. Like we have the CVs which is already processed, then again we don't need to process because we have the all desired details that we need from it. The sheets are already filled, so that's why. So if we get any data that needs to process, then the workflow will continue. Otherwise it will just stops and update the history. So it will download the applications from from the drive. The next is extract data from files. If I show you the process, it's extract from PDF, and he's showing like what data here is. So it's a Manus resume, and it will be extract data from this file. So the important thing is like how it is preparing is this is the format that actually my OpenAI needs. So I just converted the format in it, which is the CV with the unique identifier and the text according to it. The important thing is like how AI work in this case. So this is the actual textual form of the data with the CV1 and all the details here in a textual form. So here's the point, like which model I am using. It's GPT-4 mini message model. So important thing, like what's the system prompt here. Here the system prompt your CV details, blah blah blah. Then the CV1 Daniel, CV2 Sama. Just share the format with it and how will be the output format which I will get from here. The next is the text. So it's like what are the details that I will get from it. So actually it will provide us the format that I mentioned above, and these will be details that I will get from it. right? So here I'm showing you the example as well. The full name, email address, phone number, etc. So C1 Amanat, phone number, email address, LinkedIn, blah blah blah. So it will be getting all the output in this way from it. The next point is prepare data from AI. So AI provided us the data, but it's again not formatted. Then we will just format the data and get the CVs from it. And using it, I've updated the sheet according to it. Like here's the sheets pattern. I'm showing like the below that dialog. Full name, email address, location, everything it will filled with it, and it will map automatically all the columns. And yes, we will in this way we can automate our HR systems. Definitely there will be few more things that we can add in it, but this was actually required for my company. But yes, we can do more modifications in it according to the need. So that's it with respect to the recruiter agent. If you have any questions or you need any details or you need that workflow for you as well, feel free to comment on the video. And if you have any suggestions, definitely I will consider it, and in the coming videos I will improve this stuff. Thank you so much for watching the whole video. See you in the next video. Thank you.